One man, one mission, to rid the world of chronic anxiety once and for all. The Anxiety Guy, Dennis Simsek, shares his personal transformation from living a life filled with overwhelming worry to becoming a full-fledged positivity machine, a leading authority in generalized anxiety. Dennis gets to the truth of your mental health challenges and sets you on a path to transforming each and every area of your life. Here he is, the one and only, the Anxiety Guy.
Warrior, I welcome you to episode number 128 of the Anxiety Guy podcast. My name is Dennis Simsek. This podcast episode is brought to you by ricanxiety.com, where you'll find a life coaching course for people looking to help other people struggling with emotional distress, anxiety, and other challenges, my friends. Go check it out, ricanxiety.com. Today we're discussing primal reactivity, a term that means why you live in constant panic. And before I get into this podcast episode, I really urge you to become an active listener today, my friends, not a passive listener. Really understand this knowledge, understand how it relates to you and your life. So we're all running away from ourselves and searching for something. All this running has created misunderstanding of who we are, though. We fear ourselves because we've been corrected one too many times saying this was wrong that we did and it should be this way instead. How relatable is that? How many times in your life have you been accused of saying something wrong, doing something wrong, that it should be this way instead? We believed them. And as we did that, we created distance between our true creative selves and this mold, a replica of all the other brains we've come in contact with through the years. The search continues, and we think it's within money that fulfillment lies, or in relationships, or other external things, when in fact, all we're really doing is running from something we don't want to face deep down inside of us, the true us, because we've unconsciously labeled ourselves as wrong, unworthy, or even bad. Do you know why people have such a difficult time staying still today, relaxing and letting go? Because they come face to face with their real identities and their higher selves. And it's so confusing and scary for them to be that way because of how we've been judged from the past and have ultimately judged ourselves. Being miserable has been so well practiced and so well supported by others that it's the only way we know how to be now. How true is this for you? So ultimately, your life is completely out of your hands and in the hands of other people. You have no control left. Do you know why you want to lose more weight or get that perfect body? Do you know why you work so hard and try pleasing so many people? It's because you're scared to come face to face with your core beliefs and who you truly are. It's a cover-up for something much larger going on within you that you've been carrying around for years, like a bag of crap, memories, choices, decisions made by others that you thought you made. And the moment freedom shows up, you shun it. You step on it because others and you don't approve of anything unfamiliar anymore. If it's unfamiliar, it's bad. If it feels wrong, it's bad. Do you know what holds the littlest value on the planet today, warriors? Opinions. They are everywhere. They are always available, and they come from people that are much more confused than you are. But it keeps the significant bar intact for them, so they spread it like a virus, and we accept it without challenging it. Warriors, I know I sound super intense and really passionate today about this subject, but I am, because you know what? I know what it's like to live with panic every single moment of every day. I know what it's like, and I want to get you to a better place, a place of understanding as to why this is happening. So what I call this circle of being in panic all the time, is the circle of perceived danger. So let's understand it better. In this state, your intellectual brain becomes suppressed by the emergency of the current moment. This is your system's survival strategy. Primal reactivity can arise from thoughts or experiences, whether they are imagined or real experiences. Our primitive brain has learned to connect our survival to not only our physical body, but mentally, emotionally, and energetically. In the world that we live in today, everything is a threat. Let me explain. Someone with greater social status than us is a threat to our personality. Someone who criticizes us is a threat to our potential. A house that's bigger than ours is a threat to our housing environment. Someone who just wore the same pants and shirts as us is a threat to our taste. All of these create panic and anxiety within us, whether we know it or we don't. The subconscious mind begins to find the threat in everything because of the importance we've placed upon things. We've done this. That importance was fueled by the media, your actions, and other people. Now remember this quote, my friends. Where importance goes, your reactive mind flows. So whatever you find to be important in your life right now, even the tiniest little things that you believe are big things, will then surge your reactive mind in that direction. You will get emotional. You will feel feelings. And all of a sudden you are a slave to that thing. The language of your nervous system is visual, auditory, kinesthetic, olfactory, gustatory, which means what you can see, what you can hear, what you can feel, what you can taste, and what you can smell. So if we sense something and react, that's our conditioned response. If we stay in that emotional state, we keep the same program. If we consciously rearrange what we've sensed, we begin tapping in to the scales towards a new program. We can tap in to a new program and a new way of conditioning. Our emotions provide valuable information, though, only if identified and understood, rather than impulsively reacting. My friends, we aren't running from anything but ourselves. We are running from ourselves and trying to find fulfillment, joy, happiness in other things. If we continue to act this way and be this way and not face what we truly need to face, we will live a life of misery and panic constantly as we go through the day. Please take today to peel the onion, to look within, to ask yourself questions that you're too scared to ask yourself of, and express what needs to be expressed. Stop carrying around the repressed emotion that you're feeling on a daily basis. Those memories must be rearranged, and you must begin to create a vision that you are proud of for your life. You are more than anxiety. Head on over to ricanxiety.com to find out more about the #1 life coaching program for people who want to help anxiety sufferers today. Love you all.
Thanks for being an important part of the Anxiety Guy podcast community. If you enjoyed this podcast, please leave a positive rate and review. If you're searching for further support on your road to recovery from anxiety, head over to anxietyexit.com and take part in the powerful End the Anxiety program based around the CBT model. If you're searching for a more one-on-one approach, you can sign up now for personal coaching sessions with Dennis via Skype. Remember, you are more than anxiety. See you in the next episode.